Morning, guys. It's Saturday morning. Up and at me, how you doing it? I didn't drop the video yesterday. Kind of busy, went to the dentist. And then, can't remember what I did with the rest of the day, so true. And I was listening to music and that, and then in the evening, that's when it really started happening, in the afternoon, because I went out with a really, really beautiful friend of mine. And she's an artist and got tickets. I asked if I wanted to go to the local theatre where she lives, where Rent was playing, and I don't know the story, I've never seen it before. I believe there's a movie on it, but I didn't know anything about it. And you know, I broke a fear, because I normally say yes and then I normally start backing up when it gets close, believe it or not, because I start getting the anxiety of going. And this time I didn't, which is awesome. Morning, which is awesome. So it's always nice when someone's friendly and says hello. I know he's running, but I've gone past many a runner that actually puts their hand up to say hello and don't have to say anything. That guy didn't do it. I don't know. Oh well, hope he has a great day. Hope he has a great day. Anyway, I had an absolute blast. Went to see this Rent, way better than I actually thought it was going to be. Amazing. So, and they got some good ones coming up. So if you're out in the DeLand area that way, the downtown DeLand area is really nice. It's very progressive. It's got some cool shops. It's got some good restaurants, good bars. And the theatre there is really, really nice. But they got some good ones coming up. I think they're doing, which is one of my favourite stories, Christmas Carol. Towards the end of the year for Christmas, and they've got a Dracula one coming up and all around the Halloween time. So I'm all in. I'll have some of that. But anyway, I wanted to talk this morning, because it kind of came to mind last night, about what you're trying to prove. What are you trying to prove, eh? I mean, we act like right twats sometimes, right? We're trying to prove something and we act a twat. So, you know, the reason people might be saying that to us, you're being a right twat right now, is because maybe we're trying to prove something. You know, the old ego comes in, and all of a sudden we're trying to prove something with our ego. Gets right in the way. But I know when I was younger, from about the age of 5 to I was about 16, something like that, I was bullied. And I got bullied quite well, so to speak. Wasn't necessarily daily or anything like that, but I was bullied on the street. I was a street kid and I was bullied. I was small. I wasn't that big. Never fought back. And I was bullied in school as well. So, and I went to an all boys school, secondary school, high school. And yeah, I was bullied quite a bit. So I went into this, got to prove that I'm a bit, I don't know, nuts or something, I guess. And then, of course, the reason I was doing it, little did I know, was to keep people away. But I did go that way in the end. I mean, my rage kicked in. I got really, really angry, and I deal with that even today. And I work with my anger and my rage because of certain things like that, like the bullying that happened. But all of a sudden I've gone into trying to prove that I can handle myself. And I know I can. Now, didn't know back then, may have been able to if I would have, started fighting back, but I didn't. Now I know I can handle myself. So why have I got to try and prove it? Well, like I said, kind of stems back to that wanting to keep that at bay, wanting to keep anybody trying to step on my toes away, I guess. So act the big un, talk the big un, even though you know you can handle yourself. If you know, why do you have to push it? Why do I have to push that? Why do I have to try and show it? Right? It's not worth it, guys. It's absolutely not worth it. So, what is it we're trying to prove? What is it we're trying to prove? You know, my wife came to mind last night with this one too, and I was laughing, because never underestimate who you're approaching, right? Because as much as you want to try and prove something, if you've got someone that's in a calm mind and a calm state, it's just like if you're going in an argument and that person on the other side of that you may be going at is completely calm but got their eye on you. Be careful, right? Because that's that bit what I'm talking about. They don't have to prove anything, they know. Don't have to prove it, right? So I was thinking about my wife last night with this one, which is funny. And my wife walking into a freaking car dealership, you know, already, I'm actually going to do a podcast on this, but my wife working into a car dealership, she's already got the freaking, the guys trying to sell the cars by the balls. I know she has. They don't know she has, right? Because you've got these guys that are trying to prove something, right? They're trying to, yeah, they want to sell cars, of course they do. But, you know, they come out with this cockiness and, you know, they're trying to be the big un, and you know what they do, you know, if you go in there as a couple, I end up just not going when she's going to buy, if she's going to buy a car like her last one, I end up not even going because it's, she loves her car. It's like her baby. And, you know, there's reasons behind that too. But that's not for me to say. But I know, I've been with her, you know, what do the car salesmen do, what do car dealers do? They go straight to the fella, right? Oh, you're looking for a car? Not me, but she is. Good luck. Because the first thing is, my wife don't want to spend the money anyway. So, and she loves math. She loves mathematics. That's like her porn. It's freaking, she likes her mathematics. And she doesn't go walking into anything without all the figures figured out and what different angles and how much it's going to cost. She knows right down to the penny, mate. So already you got these guys trying to pull a fast one, and she's like, nah, I don't believe it. She's on them. She starts dismantling them slowly as they keep trying. So, but you know, it's that, right? My wife doesn't have to try. She doesn't have to prove anything. She knows she's confident in that area. So when she goes in with an air of confidence, the person that's trying to prove the point, she's already all over them. It's just like I say, when you're trying to act you know you can handle yourself. So why don't you try and act like you can handle yourself? What's the point? You just know. So drop that ego, guys. Stop trying to prove something all the time. It's not bloody worth it. If anything, it's going to get you in trouble. And it's covering up some insecurities. The insecurities are there that was with me. The insecurities of, you know, at first not being able to defend myself. Or could I? I don't know. Probably not, because there's, you know, sometimes there'd be a couple of them, 3 of them. But again, you know, it rubbed off, give me an insecurity. So then you try and prove something. What about those that ain't confident in a certain area in their work? I've met chefs like that, right? Come in all cocky, think they know it all. Yeah, think they're better than everybody else. And they end up not being shit. Trying to prove something, right? Doesn't mean that the person that's freaking acting all like they know it all either. The people that are confident don't have to prove it, right? It's insecurities. So think about that one, guys. When your ego's picking up, keep it in check. Think, why is my ego coming into play here? What's going on? Keep things in check. Don't let your ego get in the way. You ain't got nothing to prove. If you're confident enough in it, you don't need to prove it. People know. You just do your thing, and it's all good. Have a great weekend, guys. Seems weird dropping one on a Saturday because it's actually feeling like Friday now. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. Keep it going, keep that PPA going. You take it easy, stay the course. Namaste.